All right, everybody. That was Teresa that just broke. Once I do get the bracket, I'm looking for the link. Once I get it, I will share it in the chat. We are doing race to 7 on both sides. 3 consecutive foul roll is in effect. 9 ball does not count in the bottom 2 pockets on the break because it is rack your own. Yes. Oh, didn't quite go. All right, so Darcy will be coming to the table. That is how you spell Darcy, right? I'm looking for the bracket. I haven't seen it yet. Once I find it, I'll pin it, check everything. Yeah, I looked on all the balls. It's not there yet. I'm looking in Bud Light now, or Bud Tour. Hey, Mystic Spade, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Yes, it has. We are in at Legends Billiards in League City, which is just south of Houston. If y'all are not familiar with it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and share to social media. Hey, everybody. Appreciate y'all joining us today. Oh, well, happy belated anniversary, Mystic, to you and your wife. Oh, got you the color of money, Josh?
I remember talking about that.
Nice. Okay. Need to start sharing on social media. Hey, everybody, if y'all could share the stream on social media wherever you are, we would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to the link now.
Good morning, good afternoon. And in some places, good evening.
There it is. Share. Well, Mystic, I'm pretty sure you'll find time this weekend to get it out and play with it. Oh, Teresa.
Oh. It was not nice to her.
No, it was not. Sneak around it. She hit
Nice
it.
hit.
Nice hit. Is she going to get the... No. Darcy will be able to see the 7 ball. There's some distance there. This particular table is an 8-foot diamond. It's one of the older diamonds.
Can you move the scoreboard, please?
I can move the scoreboard anywhere you want, baby.
Because I can't see the table, so.
Boom. You know, this chair, it jacks up.
No. This one does too, but it's still not high enough. I is short.
Let's do this.
No, that's all right. It's not going to make a difference.
Okay.
I should have kept one of those captain chairs. Oh, you've come out of retirement. You're going to play? Yay. Who you playing for, Jesse? Oh, nice hit. Well, it depends on what division you're in as well, Jesse. I'm not sure if you guys are in our division. I hope so. Oh, for couples, okay. Oh,
Nice little stop there. Give herself a little bit longer shot.
oh. I've seen a
Oh.
lot of balls do that this morning already.
Yes, I have too.
Oh, yes. Oops.
Yep, the good old diamond pockets.
And they do not like when you hit the ball hard. I have
No, they
discovered
don't.
that already this morning.
Prove. I need to make backwards billiards and admin in the backwards billiards group.
Huh?
That way I don't have to approve my own posts.
Oh, I know. I had to approve one of your posts the other day.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
Teresa got that.
Teresa got it? Okay. Give me a second, everybody. Before Lisa fires me from scorekeeping.
Mm.
There we go. We do want to thank our newest channel sponsor, Tom Billiards. We do have some chalk and gloves and
Holders
and
tips.
tips. We have break tips and the brand new fusion tip. I love the V10 chalk so far. Lisa's been playing with Pyro for a couple of years, and she says, "What about the V10?"
Oh, I like the way it just. I mean, I like the pyro, but the V10 to me feels it's grabs more. It's smooth. It's real smooth. Oh well, then you don't want to play me, Jesse. But see, I learned from you too. Oh, you like? Okay, I wanted to find somebody. See, I want to hit with it.
Yeah, but he's in Dallas.
I want it. Well, He
Yeah,
likes the fusion, but
I'm gonna be putting a fusion tip on my shooting cue. Lisa wants me to put it on mine before she puts it on hers.
well, because I'm so stuck in with my
Yeah, we've been playing with tiger tips for
with what tips?
Sniper is owned by Tiger. Sorry, Tiger sniper tips.
No, I've used Sniper for 15 years now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the brake tip on my cue.
No, actually, I've not shot with a Zan either. Is it going? Is it going? Nope. Okay, so Teresa.
Haven't shot with that either.
Yeah, Teresa had ball in hand. Alex said every match today or this weekend will be a race to 7. It is a race to 7 on both sides.
And the fun fact is, when we were here at Legends, years ago, it was smoking here. Now, Legends is non-smoking, which is fabulous. It's a nice place. I wish we were in a spot where you could see it. There are 4 rooms here. It's very nice.
There's total of 28-foot diamonds. There's 3 9-foot diamonds, and there's 1 7-foot diamond right beside us. Now, let me rephrase that. The 8-footers, I was told some of them are Brunswicks as well.
Yes.
It's a combination of Brunswick and diamonds. Okay, yeah, missed it. I read up on it. It said it's hard in the middle but soft on the edges.
Yeah. That's why they call it fusion. So I'm gonna have to hit with it for a bit on somebody else's cue. Because my sniper's a medium.
Yeah.
I need her shirt. You see what it says?
What?
Hell was full, so I came back.
Sorry, everyone. I'm still trying to share on social media, so I'm a little distracted. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can get this all done, and then.
All right, 2-row ticket, maybe. Oh, nice hit.
Something hit a row. Nice shot. Looks like Teresa can see a piece of the 2-ball.
Yeah, she can see a bit of it. I see a bank shot or a safety. Because there's 3 balls way up here.
Yeah, I'll be putting the break jump tip on my break cue. I'm not going to mess with my jump cue. My jump cue works too good the way it is.
Yes.
Because it makes the shots. I don't. Literally.
See, I told you, safety.
Yeah. But I am going to put it on my Hillbilly Thunder 2, which is my break cue right now. And then I will be putting a fusion tip on my carbon fiber shaft. Another nice little safe back.
Oh. Two-rail kick. Maybe 3.
Oh, she hit the point.
Almost.
Yeah, very close.
in a very peculiar place. I'd come up rail with it. Put a little bit of an angle
Wow,
on it to
YouTube is
come out.
possessed. It says we streamed this 13 days ago. We got 37 views, yet we're live.
Okie dokie. She didn't quite come out as much as she wanted to. There she goes. You can see that 4 ball. Oops.
Sorry, Charlie's messaging. They're still in contention for the dog in it bracket. They're still in it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I'm going to share it.
I voted.
If they win this one, they move into the top 8. All right,
That's
everybody.
awesome. Did you ever vote?
Yeah, I've voted every round.
Oh, okay. I only voted the first round because I don't know how to get on the other ones.
Because they send it each day. They're putting a new one.
Well, no kidding. But I don't know how to do that. Hello, computer stupid. Don't know how to follow that. Was a nice shot. Hi, Pamela. Well, I have fusion tips, and I don't know where you're located. If you send me an email, and
backwardsbilliards@gmail.com.
send me an email with your address, and we can figure that out. Or you can actually go on Tom's website. Everything's in euros on the website. But I think your best bet would be just to send me an email.
All right, everybody.
Sorry, I just had an idea.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm trying to find something real quick.
Oh.
I need to copy that. Copy.
Send me the link so I can vote today.
That's what I'm. That's not. All right, everybody, I need y'all's help. I just put a link. I just put a link in the chat. If 2 of our channel sponsors are still in the running for this. Brutal Game Gear and Tom. That's not what I want there. What I was supposed to do. Let me see if I can get this. There it is. Pin message. All right, everybody that's watching, if y'all could do me a favor, this is a contest that's going on the Doggin' It podcast. Or it's the Pole Player podcast, but they call it Doggin' It. In the pinned up there. If you go to the very top, it's pinned. It is kind of like March Madness, but they're doing billiards brands. And Brutal Game Gear is still in the running. If y'all could do this for Charlie and Heather. Thank you, Mystic.
Yeah, I voted. I did mine. Tom's on there too, right?
Yeah, Tom's on there too, and they are another channel sponsor of ours as
Yeah.
well. Can I edit? No, I can't edit.
Ouch, that hurt just a little bit. JB Cases is on there. Cue It Up. Pool Action TV. Q-Tech.
I'll vote for Ray there.
Oh, you can vote more than once? Oh, well, heck.
Well, I'm voting from a different location, different login. You want WPBA? Okay, vote. I'm going to do Red Door Den. We'll do Diamond. Everybody, I will get back to the poll here in a minute, and we'll do another live stream. Sure. There we go. Oh. Hey, Yap. Hey, like I said, everybody, if y'all could, the link that's pinned to the top of the chat. It is like a March Madness for billiards products. 2 of our channel sponsors are still into contention. Brutal Game Gear and Tom Billiards. If y'all could, please vote on those. We'd really appreciate it.
Hi, Yaps.
Thank you, Pops.
Hi, Pops. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, Darcy got that one.
We need to get in on this stuff.
As we grow bigger. Can you go to after you vote?
Oh, they're tied.
Huh?
They're tied.
Yeah, those two are going to be big, very. Do you need to get to your locker real quick, sir? Okay.
What?
Oh, not a problem. Okay, what's up? Okay, yeah, I will. Okay, looks like they're taking a quick break real quick. The ladies are entitled to a 5-minute break each match each.
Where am I supposed to be going, you said?
Um,
Go to what?
Go to YouTube and tell me if it's showing that the stream's not even going. It says we streamed 13 days ago. All right. All right, Teresa to break. Hey, Mike, how you
Yep,
doing?
it says 13 days ago, but we're live.
Yeah, this is weird. YouTube's
But then
messed
it
up.
also says that. Where'd it just go? The syntax we're live from 7 months ago.
What the heck? YouTube is possessed, everybody. Oh, dang. I forgot to hit record. Let me record. Hey, Mike, and anyone else that's joined us, I will get the bracket.
Seeing it's talking to me.
Yeah, it says it's 13 days ago. Yeah, YouTube is having some major issues. We're live now, but it's showing we're live 13 days ago.
Well, and then I'm on here, and it has the syntax tour, and it says we're streamed 7 months ago, but we're live. And Sophie's breaking. And I've never had the closed captions on here before, and I do now. Well, it just went away. But
Okay, that's weird. This is really weird.
I don't know.
But hey, Mike, if y'all could hit, I don't know if you heard about the Pool Player Podcast, the March Madness they're doing. 2 of our channel sponsors are still in the running, Brutal Game Gear and Tom Billiards. So if y'all could vote for those, we would really appreciate it. The link is the top of the chat. Yeah, that is weird.
Well, and then, wait, the closed caption comes in and out. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on with YouTube today.
See? Closed caption.
Okay, it says.
I don't know. Hi, Mike.
Yeah,
it
that's what I'm.
says live.
Yep. I don't know what's going on with YouTube.
Even on the syntax one from 7 months ago, it says live. I don't know. But
Oh, nice
what
shot.
we'll do is we'll go over here.
Looks like we can get around the 7 ball.
Okay, then it says this one was a day ago. And we're live on that one too.
YouTube must be doing a thing. I posted that video yesterday.
Well, and you're live on here too.
Okay.
For the challenge. Because I'm on our thing.
Yeah.
See?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
is the 7 ball going to stay in play here? Looks like Teresa can see a piece of the 2 ball. 3 is in the top corner
I never
pocket.
had the closed caption before. Sorry, honey.
You're okay.
I've never had that closed caption before. But it's on something that says we're live from 7 months ago. That streamed 7 months ago. So, I don't know. YouTube is being a little strange.
Oh, nice try. Oh, no, I have not got a new camera yet. Yep. We haven't got all the money together for a new camera. And the sad thing is the prices have gone up. Oh, nice try. Okay, so Teresa's going to have ball in hand. Table is a little bit more open now.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thanks, Yap.
Oh, yeah. This is our first time streaming here, everybody. I literally have not been here in 10 years. I was in the oil field last time. I was working for Slumberjay. And I used to work over here in Alvin. And I'd drive over here when I was done and play pool.
Oh, dear. Yeah, Mike, see, and I was just on our channel on YouTube, and yeah, well, and it says that we're live. All the ones that he's posted are live. And the only one I had closed caption on was the one for Sophie 7 months ago. I don't know. Very weird.
Yeah, we're live right now, but it was 13 days ago. Modern technology, gotta love it.
Honest, we're here, live in person.
Yes.
Hi, Brad.
Hey, Brad, what's up? Hey, we are live right now, not 13 days ago.
That 3 goes to the side pocket. Where's the 4 ball by the 5 ball? Eating tacos.
Who's eating tacos?
Brad.
Oh, Brad. Okay.
Hey, my spinach thing is still in the car.
Yep.
Oh my god. Yep, that's true.
I got the channel going backwards.
Oh, I'm sure it is, but I'll leave it for now. It don't bother me. It's just weird what it's doing. I've just never seen it's never happened before, so I don't know. Oh, I'm sure it is. But like I said, it says it's from 7 months ago. And every single icon says live on my side. And Mike, I am not the techie person. I just give it to Lonnie and he fixes it.
Oh, yeah, believe me, I'll be sending a message to YouTube. Oh, nice shot.
Yes, when it comes to computer stuff, techie stuff, I'm stupid. And that's why I have Lonnie.
She's doomed.
I am very doomed. Mike is determined that I'm going to fix this.
You're going to fix this? Okay, cool.
Can we explain to him that I don't know how to do it?
Nope, I'm leaving that strictly up to you. All right, nice out by Teresa. Have they by chance posted the bracket yet? Have you seen it?
No. How would I seen it? I don't have it. I'll be back.
Well, no, I was going to see if they posted on the ball page. Well, let me look real quick. Nope. Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, I see we got a few more people that have joined us. If y'all could pin to the top of the chat is a voting going on right now. Two of our channel sponsors are still in the running to get to the final 8. Brutal Game Gear and Tom Billiards. If you could vote for those, we would really appreciate it. Help them out. Huh? Hey, Dana. Is your YouTube acting up too, Dana? Well, actually, you're not live right now. It may just be the live part of it. Oh, didn't quite go. Ran out of gas. We're live. Go to our page, and we're live right now. But it says we were live 13 days ago. Oh, not a problem, Dana. Hey, as long as you got the notification, that'll work. Okay, Brad, yours says it was 45 minutes ago. Maybe it's just mine, or just a few of ours, because I know some of the people in the chat had the same issue. You're good, Dana. Nice shot. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Come around, yeah. Nice out by Teresa. Put Teresa up 3-1, race to 7. Okay, outside the stream, you're saying 48 people here, but here it's only showing 19. Yeah, I noticed that. Because normally by now we would have closer to 50. Not a problem, Dana. How many views is it up to? Next time I'll try to stop being so wordy. Yes, she does, Brad. Oh, not bad. Yep. Okay, so Darcy's going to have a shot on the 1 ball here. They're going to get the template out. Oh, thank you. Yep. Oh, yeah, all our people are important. Exactly, Brad. Why am I not able to? There we go. Nope, didn't quite make it through. But that, wow. This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure if Darcy can hit that one. Yeah, YouTube must be having some issues. Huh? We miss Crabfest. Hey, John, how you doing today? Appreciate y'all joining us. Hey, everyone, we've got a couple of new members that have joined our Eclectic Pool family. Welcome. We're now at 6,896. Thank you all being part of our Eclectic Pool family. All right, good hit. Oh yeah, I did hear about some new changes in the CEOs, some top-notch people, the top executive people. Sorry. Facebook's doing some weird stuff too, everybody. So I'm reposting some stuff. There we go. I'll just do that. Was it on Leeds channel or from Leeds channel? All right. Looks like Teresa can get a piece of the two ball. Nice little touch. I can't quite tell from this angle if she can see the full three ball. All right, looks like she can see the full three ball. Four balls on the. Oh. Oh, okay. I've thought about putting some videos on Rumble just to see what the billiards market is like over there, but oh, did it come out enough? Yeah, it looks like it come out enough. Seven balls in the way of the three. Darcy apologized. Okay, she was able to get a piece of it. And Darcy can see the three ball, but I don't think it's bankable. Might go the long bank all the way into the bottom corner rail over here. Nope, so I just play the safe. This is an older 8-foot diamond. Rumble isn't there yet. Oh, nice shot, Teresa. Okay, Teresa's got to go from the four ball, which is pretty much straight into the bottom corner pocket, to the six that's over by the eight on the long rail, opposite long rail. Shot, very nice. What's up? Oh, All right, 7 balls going to the bottom right-hand corner. And like I said, the 8 is on the other long rail. For sure, Dana. Oh, that pocket has rattled a few balls today. Ball is flying. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was created for. Oh, it hit the point. Ouch. That hurts. All right. Teresa's got a good opportunity here. It popped out a little bit. She wanted it to pop out a little bit more, taking the top right-hand corner, I think. But she still got a good shot here. Yeah, that's yours. All right, so Darcy got that one. So Teresa is up 3-2. If I have not screwed up the scoreboard, let me look at theirs. No, it's 3-2. Yeah, there are a couple of the pockets here you got to be real careful with. Just from talking to some people and Lisa, you can't really hit too hard here. Yeah, normally I don't talk about politics, but yes, y'all are right. Um, Political views need to be kept out of workplace and stuff like that. Oh no, I think she just got a brand new tattoo, everybody. 2 of them? She just got 2 brand new tattoos. So that's what she's doing. They're itching her pretty good bad. They were like, Go make your sandwich, Dana. Hey, everybody, I'll be right back. That was a miscue, everybody. Sorry, yep. Oh, come on. It's too early for a fiesta. All right, everybody. I am back. Hey, if y'all could hit that thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it. Lisa went to go get me a Coke. I'm still caffeine deprived today. All right, looks like Teresa can get by the 5 ball. And nice setup for the 4. The 5 ball is right behind the cue ball. Should be able to make this in the bottom left-hand corner pocket and draw it back a little bit for the 5. Maybe hickey it over. That'll work. Oh, didn't go in. Okay, everything's wide open now. Oh, pop that one. Darcy wanted to make sure that went in. Thank you, baby. Okay, so Teresa will be coming back to the table. Yeah, everybody, if y'all have not hit that thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it if you would. And we have another new member that's joined our eclectic pool family. Welcome. We're now at 6,897. Thank y'all all for being part of our eclectic pool family. Hey, everybody. If y'all are new this morning, hey, Julio, what's up? Hey, everybody. Pinned to the top of the chat is a little contest. Pool Players Podcast is running a March Madness with billiards products, and two of our channel sponsors are still in it, trying to get to the final eight. If y'all could go on there and vote for Brutal Game Gear and Tom Billiards. Brutal Game Gear has been one of our original channel sponsors, and Heather and Charlie, they are great people. So if y'all could go on there and vote for them, we'd really appreciate it. All right, cool. Thank you. Yep. All right. All right. With that shot, Darcy ties it up 3-3. It is a race to 7. And like I said, we do want to thank Heather and Charlie Bryant for being one of our original channel sponsors. You can vote for them on the link on the top of the chat. They are in contention to try to get in the final 8 of the March Madness Billiards brand contest that Pool Player Podcast has put together. Two of our channel sponsors are still in contention. We got Brutal Game Gear and Tom Billiards. Okay, let me get you back to the table. Teresa to break. All right, table is kind of open up. Whoa, it popped off the rail. All right, so Darcy's going to have ball in hand. Yeah, the 2-3. I'll have to get back around to the 4 ball after this one. Yes, it does, Brad. Sorry, buddy. I was away from the chat. How many hours are left? Is 6, a little less than 7 hours left in the voting. Okay. Oh, nice try. She hit it. Really great try. Hey, Julio. I think I said hi to you, but I want to make sure I did. You did, Brad. Yeah, I had to make sure I didn't move or do anything. She was actually that shot stared right at me. I'm lined up directly at that line. Got Ming playing on table. I think it's 11. That's right behind here. You cook your bacon on a rack. Nice. That's the best way to do it. That's how I did it in the restaurant through college. Huge hotel pans or flat pans. Filled up the entire oven. Bacon. Just make sure you save all the grease underneath it. Come around. Like it's over rolling a little bit. Still cuttable. Also could bank it. Nice shot. Okay, so Darcy is now up 4-3. All right, buddy. I'm gonna run a quick promo real quick, There is some flashing in this promo, so be warned if you are light sensitive.
Backwards Billiards, streaming live on YouTube. Backwards Billiards, streaming live from Texas, broadcasting to the world. Please like and subscribe. Backwards Billiards. Share with friends and family. Join our eclectic live chat.
Connect with Backwards Billiards on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Backwards Billiards, streaming live.
Backwards Billiards, streaming live from Texas, broadcasting to the world. Backwards Billiards.
From Texas to the world, Backwards Billiards on YouTube.
All right, everybody, we do want to thank you all for joining us on the Backwards Billiards YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing. It helps us out more than you can imagine. And if you have not hit the thumbs up on this video, this live stream, please do. That helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Now, we only live stream to YouTube at this time, but we are also on other social media. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, and we are on TikTok as well. Now, the ladies have taken a quick break. Each lady is entitled to a 5-minute break each per match. So I'm going to hit a button, and the camera's going to jerk a little bit. I've also got another table here. Let me see how it looks. Okay, I can hit three tables at the same time, or not at the same time. I wish it could, because they're all in different positions. But since the other table's taking a break, we'll put it on this one. And I think, yeah, they're playing Michelle. Michelle's on this table. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Hey, Russell. Hey, you always have yard work to do. Was your grass never stop growing? I know you've got a lot of yard. Oh, nice try from Michelle. She went for the 8-ball. Hey, were you tied to them storms that went through Mississippi, Russell? I heard there's some towns in Mississippi that are completely gone. I just don't know what directions the storms came through. Yeah, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Those are. Everyone, the scoreboard is not on this match. Everybody, we're just moved over to this match so y'all could watch some pool while the other table's taking a break. Yeah, 60-mile-an-hour winds is definitely no joke. It was the same front? Okay. Yeah, Michelle, looking at this one. No. 60-mile-an-hour winds are a Tuesday there. All right, buddy, I'm getting ready to move you back to the other table. Both the ladies are back. Yeah, but don't you want to be woke up when something like that happens? I'll move it right after this shot. Nice shot. All right, I'm going to move the camera, everybody, so it will jerk a little bit. There we go. You okay? Did you get a buy or what? Okay. Hey everybody, if y'all could hit that thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it. It does help us out with the YouTube algorithm, and the algorithm controls what gets shared on the main pages of YouTube. Nice shot. 2 balls in the other corner pocket. 3 is on the opposite side of the table. Looks like. Hey, Jill. Kicked it back. How are you the baby, and Eric doing? Yep. It's a race to 7 on both sides today. This weekend. So either winner side or B side will be race to 7. John, I actually wanted one of them monolithic domes. I was learning how to do shotcrete and all that at one time, and because up in northern Texas, is it Parrot? No, it's Italy. Italy, Texas is where they got the factory with the big caterpillar and all that. Hey, I'm glad you could join us, Jill, because you sent me the message on the last live stream, and then y'all never popped in, or I think Eric popped in really late. Oh, did I not change that? Give me a second, and I will change that. Yep, that's from the previous tournament. Thank you. Race to 7. All right, it's fixed. I appreciate it. Yeah, John, it has been a while. All right, going to be kicking at it. All right, so ball in hand for Teresa. And she's got a couple options here. She can go for it or run it out. Either way. Jill. Take that. It's an APA thing. In APA 9 ball, each ball is worth 1 point except for the 9, which is worth 2. All right, so Teresa's still looking at this, how she wants to handle it. See, me, I would just go for it because that's me. But they have been struggling with that pocket, so. All right, she's looking at it again. All right, she got it. All right, so that'll make it 4-4. Race to 3. I want to thank another one of our channel sponsors. I want to thank the San Antonio Pole League. I want to thank them for supporting everything we do. Thank you, Albert and Veronica. We are in between the VNEA Sanction League and House, so we're not streaming league nights at this time. And our next event with them, I'm not sure when the next championship is. The 15th is the banquet, right? Yeah, 15th is the banquet. Oh, you're doing the wingy dingy things, right? The fonts. That's how all the pros score their matches. All right, she should be able to combo in the 4 ball. It's just where the 2 ball's going to go. not sure if the point's in the way or if she can get away around the point. She got it in there. Nice. Russell. Hey, Gerard. How you doing? Oh, nice try on the cut. And good position for the 7. Now, I can't quite tell, see if Darcy can see enough of the 6 ball to make it. Doing good over here. I'll be honest, I'm still trying to wake up. Haven't got enough caffeine in my system yet. Nice shot. Able to get by. And does still have a shot on the 7 ball. Have to come back up the table for the 8. Oh, unfortunate scratch. All right, so Teresa's gonna come to the table with ball in hand. That's a good word for it, Brad. All right, buddy, I got a bracket. Give me a second. I will share it in the stream. These are diamond tables. These are the older style diamonds. Let me update the scoreboard, everybody. Teresa's up 5-4. Yeah, these are 8-footers. You're welcome. Yep, still shows that we started 13 days ago. Oh, YouTube has got issues. All right, buddy. If y'all want to see the bracket, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, I found it. I just saw it. It popped up in my Facebook. Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, I opened Facebook and it was the first thing. That table. All right, buddy. Like I said, I just posted the bracket in the link. I'm not going to pin it yet. At the very top is a pinned for a poll. It's kind of like March Madness that Pool Players Podcast is doing for different billiards brands. And 2 of our channel sponsors are still in the running to get to the final 8. If y'all could go on there, hit the link, and vote for Brutal Game Gear and Tom Billiards, we would really appreciate it. Brutal Game Gear is one of our original channel sponsors. Dana. Teresa's looking at this one. I don't know if she jumps. I also can't quite tell if she can get by or between them. She's looking at the kick. YouTube is definitely having issues today. At least with live stream stuff. All right, she's kicking. Nice hit. Just a little console. Nice. Go right back to the other side pocket. All right. 3 left. I'd roll it up just a little bit over here on this one. Oh, that pocket has been tricky for both the players. Yeah, I show 28 viewers watching right now. All right, nice out by Teresa. Race to 7. That put Teresa on the hill. All weekend long, it'll be a race to 7. Yeah, at this point in a live stream, Dana, normally we're over 50. So, but you're welcome. But I'm also wondering because it's not showing we're live right now. In terms of for so many minutes, it's showing 13 days ago. If it's people aren't thinking we're actually live right now, who knows? Oh, sorry, my bad. I just caught myself. There we go. Scores right now. All right, Russell, be careful out there. All right, dry break. 1 and 2 are on the same side of the table. 3's kind of towards the middle. In what way? Nice shot and great hold on the 2 ball. 3 balls down that long rail. Looking at it now and getting for the 4. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking is the problem. It's not showing we're actually live on YouTube, so I think that's why the viewership is down. Like I said, normally this far in, we're solidly over 50. Hey, God's Green, how you doing today? Oh, is she gonna get the 5? The 5? Nope. But Teresa does have a long shot on this 3 ball. Yeah, it actually is beautiful outside. You might be mad because we haven't been live in a while. I already did, Dana. I added to the community tab. And I shared it on our Facebook groups. Oh, went for the save. 6 is partially in the way. I don't know if it's all the way. Yeah, Darcy's just going to kick at it. Oh, got enough? Nope, not enough gas. All right, so Teresa will have 3 in the side here. 4 ball's still in an interesting spot. Yeah, here in Houston, it's supposed to rain again tomorrow, I think. It was supposed to rain yesterday, too, when we were coming in. Good news is our hotel is literally right out the back. There's a Super 8 right behind us here. And we're staying there. Oh, no, you don't need another one of those accidents, Dana. Nice shot on the 4. Now with that 8 where it is, might need to come off the rail first. If there's enough room. Now the 6 ball's further down the long rail on the opposite side. Well, yeah. No comment. Oh, nice setup for the 8 ball. Hey everyone, I forgot to ask, what is everybody drinking today? Hey, I'm glad you found it too. All right. So that puts Darcy on 5. Teresa is on the hill. Lots of coffee, non-alcoholic water. It's midnight for you. You have a standing answer. Yes, you do. We do want to thank Mark Lund with Alamo Cues for being our custom cue sponsor. You can see his links to his Facebook page and Instagram in the description. And I am pulling pictures out to be able to start posting them and showing them during the stream. So trying to put a slideshow together. Oh, it hit the long rail coming back. Yeah, God's green. I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube. They're having issues. According to what they've posted, we were live 13 days ago, yet we're live right now. I'm wondering if the other billiards live streams are having the same issue because there's several live right now that I keep track of. Or if they're just doing it to us. Uh, yeah, YouTube's just doing it to us. Where? Oh, Coco? Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess it's just mine. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, guys. Oh, YouTube would not discriminate against it. Oh, yeah. YouTube loves drama, and I'm not drama. 912. Let me see if I can get a hold of anybody on YouTube. I'm fifth in line. Exactly. Hey, Monique. How are you doing? I'm fourth in line to talk to customer support. She nicked the 5 ball. Yeah, I'm in line to chat with them. I'm not sure because it's showing we're in live 13 days ago, yet we're live right now. And I seem to be one of the few places having that issue from what everyone else checking around has seen. And I think it's why our viewership is so low right now. But we've got our regulars here. That's exactly what I was. That's what they're going to tell us to do is restart our stream. I'm still number 4 in line. Oh, ouch. Living the drama-free lifestyle. Nice little shot there from Teresa. Pretty sure she wanted to roll a little bit more. Nice little cut there from Teresa. She wanted to roll up a little more, obviously. Hey, Monique, and anyone else that has joined us recently, pinned to the top of the chat is a poll put on by Poll Players Podcast. It's March Madness, but with billiards products. 2 of our channel sponsors are still in the running to get to the final 8. Brutal Game Gear and Tom Billiards, who is our brand new channel sponsor. If y'all could get on and vote for those 2, we would really appreciate it. Like I said, Brutal Game Gear has been one of our original channel sponsors for a long time, and we would like them to really get up there. All right, so Teresa takes this match 7-5.